Round two. Let's try this again here. So we just started recording, wrong mic, but I got it figured out.
But it's okay.
We were just talking, it started snowing in Minnesota, which kind of sucks. Usually we get it.
It's weird.
I had a Snapchat memory that said like October 26th, 27th, we get snow. But I was up late editing a YouTube video, looked outside, and it was coming down. So it's just kind of a little depressing because fall is so fun, and I love fall the most. And now it's going away.
Already. That's so quick. I was cackling because I think right when I saw that it was snowing for you, it was like 80 degrees over here. And I was like, ha, ha, ha. It's great. And then I think it was yesterday, the temp just dropped. And now it's like 30s at night, 50 during the day. And I'm like, what happened? It's just because, I don't know. I was just making fun and I get what I deserve. But yeah, dude, I'm excited for this episode this week. There's a lot of good sneaker news to talk about. Ton of cool Nike previews that I know you've talked about a lot on your socials. But yeah, dude, just ton of good stuff. But outside of the snow, what else has been going on? Busy week?
Yeah, it's been busy. I'm kind of in a content motivated state right now, so I've been kicking out a lot of content. It's been like 2 shorts a day, which is unusual,
can tell.
But
it's been awesome.
Yeah, no, it kind of sucks because numbers are down right now on TikTok, which, I mean, it happens, but it is what it is. So just powering through that. It sucks when it's down, but it also makes me think, like, what else can I do differently to make it go better?
Yeah.
So getting out of my norm, did a cool edit, did some different stuff, hammering the YouTube a little bit more now.
Yeah. Great
and
video.
Yeah, just
great
been
unboxing
grinding.
video. I was watching
like
that yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Well, thank you for watching.
I dig it. Something
I'm
different.
Try to get a couple of those out a week is the goal. And it's just, I guess I've been slacking a little bit and kick it into gear. And my goal is to get a work video out every day, get at least one short out, photos out, hopefully a Beyond Kicks post out in the afternoon, and then YouTube video a couple times a week. So yeah, I mean it's a lot, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it right now. We're getting a lot of shoes in, and I just got a pair of 85 natural grays in, which is pretty cool. So
that's wild.
I know. Yep.
Wild.
Another grail added. So
where did you source that? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I actually got it from a guy on Instagram. His name's Obra J. He runs a company called Obra Market. I've actually reviewed one of his shoes. He does like bootlegs of shoes, but it's kind of like foxtrot type, like vintage stuff. So he did long time ago, probably a year and a half ago, I reviewed one of his bootlegs of the Tom Sachs original release. And it was an all gray shoe. And I don't know if you remember that at all, but
vaguely.
He's done different stuff like that, and he actually posted them on his personal profile. And I was like, what size? And he's like, size 11. I was like, what do you want for him? And so I was in a bidding war with another guy. He ended up giving me a pretty good deal on him. I paid $1,200 for him, which for that pair is pretty good. It market's about $2. So no original insoles. Everything else is original. And then I'll probably need to get a midsole or a new outsole, which isn't crazy because the 85 lows just came out, so you can get a donor pair for cheap. And then Shoe Culture 312, I think his name is on Instagram. He already said he could do it. So if I go that route, got it all set up, more content. So, but no, I'm just excited to have them with the Chicago's up top there.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna have the full set.
Not anytime soon. But
I was about to say, eventually, give it a few years.
Curated Vans got the whole set, and he's been doing it for years. So
that's crazy, dude. What a grail! Just
what have you been up to this week? You get some fun stuff in,
dude. I was thinking about that today. I haven't had like anything new come in. I mean, I didn't really get to talk about everything on the last episode with Elliot. Just didn't want to dive into all like the early pairs. But as far as like personals, nothing crazy. Like I have a pair of Sauconys on the way that I've been wanting to try out.
The purple ones or just a regular color?
It was the pair that I showed you on the screen the other day, like the pink with like olive or something like that.
Oh, that's sick.
I've been seeing them all around, and the Vomero video did really well, and people want to see like that more like lifestyle dad shoe kind of runner. So I'm like, hey, that's my style anyway. So I need to just start.
I think it was the
breaking out
B-roll on
all
that
the
video
stuff.
that helped.
That was sick, right? I loved it, man. I had a lot of fun. Now I'm starting to move the backdrop, all the lights out to the kitchen, you know, when Anna's asleep, roll it all out, shoot all the footage. It's a hassle, but like
You got to
at the
get
end
the
of the
backdrop
day,
in the office.
well, I have it. I just can't walk on it because it's all carpet in here. So that's like the
You could get
hardest
like
part.
a tabletop
know.
like this from IKEA, like a big one, and then put it on the floor. I've thought about doing that too, because
wonder how,
the carpet here I can't. We don't have any hardwood floor in
At
our
all. Yeah.
besides in the kitchen, but it's super dark and yeah. I mean, I even got that comment on my P6000 video. Is like, how do you know they're comfortable? Like you're on the carpet. Like
I noticed that too. You were like,
So-
"Is this the most comfortable?" I was like, "Well, I mean, the carpet's kind of hard to tell, but it's good. It was a
Yeah.
great intro shot, though. It was.
the up close detail. I think that's what I'm gonna run with for a while because I like doing it. The Halloween one did good too. I was like, these Air Forces come with Halloween pumpkin on it. Close
Yeah,
up, don't
dude.
really know what it is. Do the unboxing, get to it. So
It's more fun, but
for the reviews, I think I'm gonna do that on most of them. I don't know. I'm experimenting with a bunch of stuff. I know you got the. Can you talk about the vlog series a little bit coming out? I saw you're getting ready to post
yeah,
that.
today is the first day I'm recording everything, so
Let's go.
got like half
So that's
of the
what
day.
you're recording. Okay.
Yeah, got like half of the day recorded, kind of already in a timeline chopped up. I'm just trying to take today as like a learning day to be like, well, what all can I do? What
Mhm.
makes sense to record? So probably do like some cooking after this, record some me shooting stuff, and then call it a day and see how it turns out tomorrow. But it will go
Yeah, that's
live
solid.
some point tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be an early. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I do it in the morning? Do I do it in the afternoon? But
Mhm.
so we'll see. But yeah, outside of that, just been messing around with that idea in my head a lot for the past like week, trying to figure out how I want to actually do everything and juggle all the other content I'm making. But I don't know, something I really want to do, and I want to just build that more personal relationship with the audience and like hopefully get some more diehard fans from it.
I feel it. I like that
we'll
a lot.
see. But
I've been excited to see it. So
yeah, same. I hope I don't disappoint. So we'll see. But that's the other thing. Like, I don't want it to be like a over edited kind of something that I have to put a lot of focus in every day. So I'm doing all of it like just on my phone, on my like Insta360 to get like some different angles with everything. So we'll see. Hopefully it's nothing that I have to just laser focus like 2-3 hours on to pump out.
Mhm.
Goal is like an hour at the end of the day, piece it all together throughout the day, done. So I'm excited for it.
I like it. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah,
I think
man.
the raw is better because you can do, and that's something I've been thinking about too, where you can do the tuned up edited, and then you can do the
Mhm.
raw. I think a good mix is healthy, and that's kind of what I'm realizing too. So
Yeah. And it's more of like, it just, more people resonate with it. Everyone has a phone. Like, if you see me doing it, you can do it. I would love to have that kind of like same appeal with the content we do, but I mean, it is a little more
Mhm.
higher quality, so the barrier to entry is
yeah,
a little bit higher, but
which is a good thing too.
yeah, it's still all fairly obtainable. It's all just
Mhm.
creativity and trying to make something out of nothing and make it look cool. I don't know. I love it. It's fun, but early pairs, what do I have that I haven't shown
Bread
yet?
fours.
Those
We talked about them on the Elliot podcast, but I don't think you ever. I think you showed them, but I don't think we ever talked about it.
Yeah. Let me just pull some of this other stuff.
He's preparing a clip here because we're gonna get them out. This is gonna be a clip on the Instagram. Shout out clips, by the way. Anybody that's supporting those on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok, we're like 2,500 followers, which is pretty crazy. So
That's wild, dude. You've been crushing it with the clips. I've been slacking so hard just with everything.
you do the
right
YouTube,
now.
you do the prep, the little
I
script that we
know.
do. So I don't.
But it's
Very
still
even.
the Elliot preview you did. I know I was texting you about this, but I got hyped just watching it, dude. I was like, oh, hell yeah, bro.
I tried to go a
It's
little overtime on that
gas.
one. So
I mean, you kind of had to. It's like what you said. It was a big moment.
well, I knew he would probably repost it, and then it's a first impression thing where it's like, if we can get 10 people that watch this to follow, then it's like, all right,
That's a win,
worth it.
dude.
So
That's a win, but
mhm.
I loved it. You've just been killing it, and there's your flowers for that. Much appreciated.
They're simple to do. I mean, they're not. You just go back and forth, and then that's that. So
Exactly. But yeah, bread fours. It was really weird with these. When I first saw them and took them out of the box, I wanted to like feel that like nostalgic or like excitement, but when I held them, I felt like nothing. It was just like, okay, this is a bread four. But now
did
that
you
I
have
like,
OG all with the box and stuff?
no, I don't think any of the Ama Miniere 5s I have OG all laces, everything, but this one I don't think. No, not for these. But yeah, as I've like had it for like a week now and like tried it on and shot all the B-roll with it, I'm like, these are actually, it's different than the original, obviously, but it's like a just different feeling altogether because this leather, like I said in the video, it's gas. It is so nice.
It looked really good in the video. You can
like,
tell
it
just
is
how
just-
plush it is.
Oh, it's insane. I might actually go for them. I've never had a pair of fours, so
I don't think Nike would put plastic leather on their bread fours if they were going to redo it.
I want to say you're right. I really do.
I don't think they would do that. I don't think, especially since it's the first time that they're doing leather on the bread four, I don't think that they would do it in the way that they know they could do it, cheap out on it, but I don't think they would. Retail's already $245.
That was the main
$225.
Yeah, I was stressed, so I was like, "Oh, please don't be bad," because everyone was already pissed that it was leather in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So don't fumble it. But yeah, killer shoe. These are gonna be hard to get. End of story. Like everyone's gonna want.
When are they dropping?
That pair. Let me see. I know I just did the video, so I know I still have the script.
Because
February
honestly,
17th.
When is it?
February 17th.
I don't think that they're going to be that hard to get.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It depends on stock too. Like, it's just hard to tell.
If there's 50,000 pairs and up, I feel like they're going to be a sub $300 shoe. Yeah. In my opinion, I've never been a big bread 4 fan. White cement has always been my pick out of the retro 4s. But
I get that.
Yeah, the market we have right now, I mean, we can kind of talk about it here quick, that Nike's doing a ton of sales on their website right now. I just posted a video about it because we're in the affiliate program, and I was like, hey, this is a good opportunity to talk about some of these shoes. And the Jordan 1 Low Varsity Red is 25% off. You can get it for $105. I was like, this shoe in 2020 would be $300. And that's just the fact, but they're literally on sale. So, and like Ama Miniere airships sitting on the sneakers app,
which I love. That's
I got them in
one of my
I hit
favorite
on the
shoes.
restock actually.
I've actually wore it way more than I thought I would.
Really?
And I'm to the point where I'm like, should I just get another pair? Because they're sitting now.
You should. Like, I mean, they'll eventually go up, but it's just I mean, it's few and far between what's reselling and what's retail and even under retail. So
I mean, even with the Royal Reimagines, they're like sitting and they're not even out yet.
And that's like a retro too.
Yeah. It's just weird.
The Palominos are like $200. That's still a pair I got to pick up. But the Mochas, when those dropped in 2020, I drove 4.5 hours away and 4.5 hours back to hit a retail pair because they were going for $450 right after the drop. So, and the Palominos are essentially the same thing, but they're going for $200. So,
and that's another shoe. Like the airships and the Palominos are my like, oh, we're going out tonight, or we're going out to like, a bar, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Those are the shoes I'm putting on because I'm like, they make the fit look good, and I don't care if they get like trashed a little bit.
Oh,
It looks
exactly.
better.
Yeah, they're great pairs.
So I'm like, I'm happy they're cheap because then I can actually wear them and not be scared. You know?
Oh, I feel that. Yeah.
That's the most annoying thing. But let's breeze through some of these others. Amaminier Air Jordan 5 in black. I know I said this in my video. This is my favorite Air Jordan 5. It's just, the details are sick. The tongue is shorter than any Jordan 5. Like, typically they go up to like there, which to me, I can't pull off. And it's like just more narrow, less padding, like the off-whites. Like, dude.
That's the best feature about the whole thing is the top portion where the giant bubble is gone. That sold me on both of them.
Like,
I need that pair for sure.
These are great. And another thing, like, I've never had a pair of 5s, but the second I unboxed these, I was like, yo.
That's why the Off-White 5s are one of my favorite, is that top portion's gone, and they're skinny, because it's a big shoe. Like, it's a bigger shoe, but that top bubble is gone on the Off-White 5s, and so I was like, these are sick. And I sold my pair after the winter, because I wore them all winter, but the netting on those, too.
Just the little A's, man. It's beautiful.
I love it.
Crazy shoe. Very excited. If the retail
Have you seen the other pair in hand yet?
I had them. The white one. I had them like a few months back. Yeah, but the other
subtle flex.
The other pairs of women's though. That's the only thing. And for some reason the women's don't have the little Amaminier on the air bubble.
I didn't even notice
That's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm like, I don't think it needed it, but sick shoe, dude. But $225 retail. I'm like, that's steep. It's very steep.
I would pay it though.
Do it.
For that. I mean, that's like a made in the U.S. New Balance. I feel like you actually get the quality of those. Like the details and stuff are there.
For sure. Outside of that, white and black Jordan 1. The black leather on these.
They're called. What are they called?
I don't know. Everything I looked up was just white, black,
okay,
white.
The white and black.
I don't know, but black leather's pretty good. It reminds me of like the 85s, how it's that like flatter, kind of like matte leather.
There's no shine on it.
White leather, kind of trash.
Gotcha.
Trash, but cool shoe. Nothing against.
You ready to customize our pairs?
I really want to. I was the second I brought those out, I was like, "Yep, these are the ones."
We've gotten comments on it. People are going to customize pairs too, so I think
I have to, dude.
We still got to do that. Yeah, I mean they're going to be under retail, so it'll be a good video.
Easy pickup. Next one, Kyler Murray Dunks.
Those are fire.
They're pretty cool. I love how they like fray because it has this like quilted material. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's a cool shoe. And the back pulls up
I love when they do that.
Yep, has some little Japanese lettering. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it says.
That's cool.
It's a cool pair.
If you're watching the YouTube, you're getting an early look at all these, or the Spotify video too. So,
last two.
Ooh,
both of them.
Some heat.
I forget what they're called. Lost.
City of Love.
City of Love. Yeah, they actually just previewed these on the Nike 2024 preview they just did, which we'll talk about here in a few. But
that white pair.
The white pair, dude. If it didn't have this satin on the toe, I would love it a lot more because that makes me anxious. But the quality of the suede and leather on both of them, dude.
Yeah, those are fire.
Dude. I wanted to hate them at first, but then I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
Outside of that, that's all like the early pairs. Just been really focusing on trying to dial in the content thing. But yeah, outside of that, you want to talk about some sneakers? Some more sneakers?
Let's do it.
On the docket.
So yeah, let's take a look at the 2024 preview. So the Sneakers did the first ever it was like a live event on the Sneakers app. I didn't really even know what it was until I clicked onto it, and then it started going, and I was like, I'm going to record a live reaction to this because they were dropping a lot, and it was like a really cool scene. I'm going to try to set the scene. It was like a white, like it looked like an Apple event where it was like in the engineering room, and they were like displaying them all, and they showed behind the cameras, not just the main feed. It was really cool to watch. It was like a half an hour event, and they previewed a whole bunch of different stuff coming in 2024. So we're going to rip through it and just kind of talk our thoughts, give it a rating out of 10. They started off with dunks, which I thought was good. They had all the silhouettes in the background on a shelf, and then every time they would drop something, they would light that silhouette up, so you kind of knew it was coming. A lot of silhouettes I didn't know that were actually dropping, but we're getting a return of some OG regular dunks. First, the Currys, or the reverse Currys. Cool pair, white, orange, super simple. I've always liked the original Currys. It's hard to find pair.
For sure.
We got the Ultramans. It's gray paneling with red accents, red toe box, red side panel, red tongue. And then we have the Silver Surfer, which is an all silver, blue swoosh, red tongue tag, and some different materials and stuff. So honestly, I give these all 8 out of 10. I think they're super cool. Seth, what are your thoughts on these?
I do think they're cool. I don't know if I would ever wear any of them. I do. The first two, honestly, like all of them I like. I just don't think, I've never really been a fan of the reverse paneling with like the bright color on the toe box and the overlays being more of the neutral colors.
Fair enough.
In my opinion, they would look better reversed, but they're all cool. Like I remember, I don't know if I've ever seen the Silver Surfer pair, but the other two I do remember seeing, like, either vintage pairs or just, photos floating around. But I'd give it a 7. I'd give it a 7.
Solid.
Not bad.
Up next, foam posits. We got 2. We got the original, the blue, or the royal colorway. I think they released in 1997.
Wow.
Cool pair. They got a different. It's hard to see here, but they have a different carbon fiber shank on the bottom. It's blue and not just regular color. There was something with that. And then eggplants returning as well, purple metallic side paneling. So I like foam posits. The original pair is kind of cool. I'm 7 out of 10 for these.
Yeah, I'm just excited they're bringing them back because I know Z, you're super excited for it. So I'm excited for you.
We got to get them on the pod still.
Oh, we do. I can get them on whenever. We'll get them. We'll get them soon. But yeah, foams, not for me. I can't pull them off. I've always loved the design just because I think it's so unique. Mm-hmm. But, hey,
they're spending retail. It's when they first came out in 1997, retail was $350, and that was because the process to make them was very difficult. And recently we saw the CDGs were retailing for $500, and so the barrier to entry. That's kind of why they didn't take off like they should have. They were a little ahead of their time, and they were just too expensive. So, but cool to see this pair coming back. So
yeah, I'm here for it.
Couple of Air Forces. We're getting the City Pack. First, we got a purple and pink is Las Vegas, and then we have 2 other pairs for Seoul, China, I believe it is. Seoul and Shanghai. I'm not sure which is which. Okay, so the black and purple is for Seoul, and Shanghai is brown and orange. These didn't do it for me. The brown and orange is kind of cool for Shanghai. I don't remember the City Pack Air Forces. I think it was before my time, but yeah, I'm 7 out of 10, I guess.
Yeah, if you're into it. Not a big fan of Air Force and not a big fan of patent leather, so pass.
Yeah. The one cool thing about this, if you're watching the video feed right now, when they put these pairs up, you could see the sampling numbers, which was pretty cool, the sample specs on the midsole. Another thing while I'm zoomed up here is there's embroidering on the inside of the sock liner that I forgot to talk about. So
I didn't see that before.
Yeah, kind of cool. Air Forces.
They're cool, man. Yeah.
The Air Sunder Max is back. Not super familiar with this one. I don't know if you know anything about it, but we got a yellow, a pink, and an orange. I don't think I'd ever wear these. 6 out of 10.
They look like any woman in Miami, would just be strutting around in these. But
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, if the colorway was different, They could be hard. The silhouette is there. It just, deserves some love. The nice the perfect collaboration on these would sell them. So,
yeah,
time will tell. Like CDG, they're gonna do these easily.
Yeah, I could see them doing them.
White,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's bad.
So, what out of 10 on those? What would you think?
I'm just gonna stick with 7 because I feel like there is potential, but with these 3, like a 5.
The Air 180 is back. We're getting the OG colorway as well as an inverted colorway of the OG. Again, I don't know anything about these. They had a lot of older pairs. It looks like they released back in 2005. I can't remember the name of this colorway, or the ultramarine, and then the free 180, which is an inverted color spec of it. So all black, teal, and then we have tan with blue and orange. So I don't know.
I'm trying to remember when these last came out because I feel like it was before 2005, but maybe I'm wrong. Like maybe there's just a very similar silhouette to this that I remember selling when I worked at like Foot Action and Champs, but I don't know. I like the midsole on these, but it's not for me, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean it just doesn't do it for me.
It looks too cheap,
Yeah, I mean it's very like 1985, 1990 Air Max, Air 180. They're trying to do something new, but not really succeeding. So I'll give these a 6 out of 10.
I'd say a 5.
5, okay. Kind of cool. We got Foamposite Mules, very different looking.
Dude, why do I like these though?
Yeah, they look like
Green Goblin. Like,
oh my gosh,
if you're trying to dress up as a superhero,
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was just
Right.
watching Spider-Man today. Green Goblin. That's wild. We're on the
That's
same
so
wavelength there.
funny.
Green Goblin would literally wear these. I mean, that's
that
wild
middle
that you
pair.
pulled that out because that's exactly what I was gonna say.
That's hilarious. Twins,
Yeah.
bro. But that middle pair, the cream, I'm like, something about that. I think it's pretty dope.
I like it, but I don't like it. Something about it
Same
is
time.
weird to me.
Very like organic.
Like, I feel like the top portion should have been a different tone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see different colorways down the
They're
line.
cool.
But does it say what they retail for? No.
$400. I have no idea.
I would not be surprised.
I don't. Maybe. I don't know. I'll give these a 7 out of 10.
I can't wait to see Z rocking these.
Oh, he's gonna.
He's gonna be like, man, I've been waiting. I've been waiting. But dude, honestly, like, I'd give him like an 8. There's potential, man.
Fair enough.
There's potential.
Nothing crazy here. 1986 Big Bubble in royal blue coming.
So
7 out of 10.
Is this just like an Air Max 1 or is this like a different?
It's just an Air Max 1. This is one of the OG colors, I believe.
Okay.
And so they've been working to bring this back, and it is women's sizing only. Yep, there it is, women's sizing only, which will have extended sizing, but
because I was about like something about the toe box or like shape looks a little different from the recent big bubbles that have been releasing. So in my head, I'm like,
I agree.
Still the same, but I don't mind this. If it was men's, like I prefer this over just the regular red and white. But I would wear these if they were men's. I'd say like an 8. I think it's easy to wear.
Fair enough. I'll give these 7. Bunch of ACG stuff. We can kind of fly through this. ACG GT Cut 2s. We had some different versions of them. The Tory Mids, the GTX Fly 2s, it's called.
Cycle through the photos. I haven't seen these yet.
Izzy, the
I'm
Rufus.
curious.
Some different shoes. So
those aren't bad.
Give me a quick rating. I'll go 7.
Oh, I'd say like oh god! But if you wore them like hiking and stuff, yeah, probably like 7.5 for what it's made for.
Red laces. The lows too. The GTX lows. It's teal with white upper, Red lace straps. I'll give these an 8. I like these.
I would say like a 9. Like that's a great like camping hiking shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Those look elite.
Fair enough.
I would totally buy those. I
Another
actually will probably.
outdoorsy looking shoe, all tan or like a teal green. 6.
I'd give it like a 4.
Yeah.
Shape is weird.
More mules, ACG style. These are cool. I'll give these a 7.
Those look like they are straight out of like 2003.
Yeah, they look like.
I kind of really like them.
Ugg low tops or something.
Yeah, that outsole is wicked. It's almost like a
bear paw.
Yeah, like a yes. Yeah, it was gonna be like skeleton foot because of the color, obviously, but it is more like bear paw. I would wear those. I don't know what I'd wear them with or like what the use would be, but those are sick.
Indoors, I don't know. As a
yeah, I mean like
slipper.
8.
So, bunch of those SBs. We just talked about these. The City of Love, maroon pair, white pair.
All hits.
Cool there. Pegasus, Legends.
Dude.
Very dad shoe, very Vomero is what I talked about them in my video. Not my favorite. What do you think about these?
I love these.
The Pegasus
in the right
TK5.
Colorway.
I think this red and tan colorway I like.
Yeah.
They didn't even show.
Ooh, go back. What is that green? That one looks different.
The lime.
It's like that's different. That looks like a little more updated.
Yeah, it does.
I like that.
I think it's the same, but it's just got a different ombre on it. But
looks like the cage is like an actual cage. I don't know. But all of those, dude, that's, to me, it's a 10. I would wear that.
Whoa.
All day.
I'm like 7.
All day I'd wear that. I mean, as far as like Nike silhouettes go in that department, like right now it's like what, P6000, Vomero, there's maybe like one or two.
Are a bunch of
like, I mean, there's a few others that Nike specifically does that are similar.
They're all Air Monarch type deals.
Yeah, I would wear that.
Shoes.
I'd wear that pink and purple and white one. Like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, not a bad color.
I'll review them when they come out.
Terra Humeras.
Nah.
2.
Who's doing a collab on those that we talked about? Was it Ambush?
I can't remember.
That had like, it was like kind of had like more of a rubber, like plasticky spikes on it somewhere. I don't know. They were weird.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know what you're talking about though.
That pair looked cool, but these are...
Yeah, these are gross.
That's like a time capsule.
Well, following Undefeated's collaboration in 2023, was it Undefeated?
Maybe it was. Oh, in late 2023. So maybe, yeah, okay. So that's probably coming out.
More Footscapes. These are cool. Very, if you don't know what a Footscape is, they just came out the cow print ones. They look like the Union highs. That's kind of the Union's got inspiration from these. But this one is an all tan with colorful lacing. So
I don't think I like Footscapes at all.
They're just different. I don't mind them.
And it's annoying because the midsole looks incredible. The shape of the shoe to me is like, you know, that moccasin kind of like Visvim sort of aesthetic. I love how like it's a mid top, but like the lacing going to the side and the woven, that's not for me. If they did it without the woven, all day.
Yeah, they're different. That's for sure.
I'm curious. I still want that cow pair. Still want it, man.
See you wearing those. The original LD 1000 SP trainers. Original waffles coming back. Pretty cool. 1977, about back on nearly 50 years later. 8 out of 10. A lot of nostalgia
I would say
here.
About the same. So I don't know if you're... I feel like I may have talked about this shoe like a while ago, but they had a Roshi Run that was a LD 1000. It was a very, very similar silhouette to this, where it had the full mesh suede kind of toe box. It looked identical to this, but more of a Roshi feel. And I loved that shoe. Wore it into the ground. So this one's obviously a little different. I would like to see it in hand, but
it's very classy. Cool. I think it's cool. I like the old re-ups.
Yeah, and it kind of has that like Cortez feel that I know you.
And I love Cortezes, so I agree with you.
Why not? I'm here for it though.
A lot of cool Nike stuff coming. Stay tuned for that stuff.
Stay tuned.
Speaking about Nike, we got more Nike coming. Doernbecher just dropped their new series for the Children's Hospital. I think it's just an updated version of it. So this does not look like the new stuff. Let me find the new stuff here quick.
Do it. I don't know. Yeah, the new stuff. I mean, I DM'd you about it. I wasn't like.
I don't think that there's anything insane or anything.
Super impressed. I mean, a lot of people were going backwards for the. Is it threes or it was threes, right?
Mm-hmm.
With like the slime on them. Like I heard a lot of people excited about them, but
yeah. So there's 6 pairs.
Okay.
First of all, we have the slime threes.
Those are wild.
They look like a Nickelodeon Jordan 3.
Very, very much so. Like, it's cool. I mean, like, he killed the design.
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, that's exactly what I would have done, too, if I was a kid. Just slime it up. They're cool. I'm not a huge fan of them. There's that color palette on threes, but...
how are you going to wear that? You know, that's my whole thing.
Imagine it as a white cement 3, but then the black was dripping, and then the red was dripping, and it was like a classic colorway. I feel like that would have just boom. But that
could be tough.
Not the point of it. Kids design the shoes, but
if you're like a Seahawks fan.
Seahawks fan, yes.
That'd go hard.
Other pair too, the Cortezes, green, white, jewel, swoosh, translucent outsole.
I do like that. I like the swoosh, how it's more of the, I don't even know how you describe it.
The jewel.
Yeah. Oh, is that what they call it? Okay. I like that. It's not bad.
Pink, white, flowery dunk highs. I don't think I'd ever wear those.
That would be funny to see you wear, actually.
That's good Easter
Pull up
shoe.
to the function.
These would be crazy. I could see you wearing these pink and white Air Maxes. What are these, 90s, I believe?
It's honestly like kind of jarring to look at. I love what they did with like the.
So that's just roasting this kid's shoe.
I mean, it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's the midsole that kind of is like, whoa.
It's another like drippy type like wave on the midsole.
I like it on this more. It's
got some jewels on the side.
Very like Pata aesthetic, like with the waves,
I could see that. But yeah,
that one I like.
These are cool. The Fly Easies, right?
I like that one.
The shoes that fold in half, so they're easily put on. Crazy design. This is the coolest pair that I've seen of the Fly Easies. All the other ones are really basic colors. This says like it looks like a mural is painted on the top of it, and red guts, and like these look cool.
I agree.
I like those a lot.
Those aren't bad.
Best pair by far, the ACG GTX 2. This is like an outdoorsy version. It looks like there's already mud on it. There's trees on the midsole, gray, blue. There's a sun on the back. These are super fire.
I like that. Like they nailed the concept of this one, like outdoors.
Oh, it's exactly
there.
what the model is used for. Is like hunting and fishing and outdoorsy.
I like it. That one's probably my favorite, like what you said.
I think that's a lot of people's. So these and the threes. So yeah, cool. It's fun to see. Hugo, Haley, Garrett, Macy, Christopher, and Sydney designed these. So
shout out.
Pretty cool. More Nike. We love Nike. We're big Nike stands.
They had a big week with
they
just
did.
Like release info, leaks, previews.
I mean, if it wasn't for Nike, we wouldn't be doing this podcast. All of this wouldn't be here. So they're the big dogs.
True.
We talk New Balance, we talk Asics and stuff like that. But if there's one company to work with or to be associated with, it would be Nike. And we are currently in that position, so we are going to love them up. So,
facts.
Air Max 1 preview 2024. You want to talk about this? I'm not super familiar with it.
I'm not either. I mean, I was just scrolling through today, but I mean, we got a preview of 5 like fairly earthy toned Air Max 1s. I'm a huge fan of the Air Max 1 silhouette. I've only owned the Pata pair, but I need to wear them more. I just don't. I don't know. I want to be a big Air Max 1 guy. If there was one like Air Max shoe, it would be these. But yeah, a ton of like just browns, creams, khaki, olive, navy. Like the color palette of this collection is sick. Out of all of these, 100%, 100%, very mature, because we are very mature as people. But out of these five, which one would you go for? Which one's your favorite?
I'm circling it on the screen. Best one by far is this tan
in the middle,
light tan and sail/cream color. Insane. Love these. They look exactly like the reverse Curry dunks that are coming back. Very similar to that. Yeah, everything about that is awesome. I like those.
I dig it. I'm going with the top pair. The top pair, the like dark brown and I guess a lighter brown, but it also looks
like a rose gold almost.
Yeah.
I like those. Yeah, those are cool.
Dude, if Nike just sent me any of these, I'd be like, oh, sick. Like, they're all good. Like, no complaints at all. There's no
I like them.
Timeline for these, is there? I don't think
2024 is shaping up to be a good year for sneakers.
We're all going to go broke in 2024. Thanks, Nike.
Well, actually, we'll probably be able to get stuff for retail still. So I love this. I love this stage that we're in. It's not, views are not up on sneaker stuff. The whole like sneaker niche is down. It's kind of like Pokemon cards or collectible watches or NFTs. Like it's down. It's not going away because it's shoes and it'll be around forever. But the people that wear shoes and collect them, very obtainable right now, which is awesome.
I love it. It's
more of like,
time.
Do I hold out and wait for a sale, or do I just pay the retail price right now? So
that's always the weirdest thing. It's like, do I get them at retail? And then you get them at retail, and then 5 months later, you can either still get it for retail.
All about the varsity red lows, and like 3 people DM me. They're like, "Damn it! Like I just bought them yesterday, and now they're $30." So
dude.
I was like, just return them, buy another pair, and then just
use my link.
Exactly, use my affiliate code. So
that's so funny.
Yeah, we got Air Maxes. I like it. Some cool stuff.
That's perfect.
You could talk about this one too. Some fragments.
Oh, the Spiridons.
Yep.
Dude, this is one of those shoes that I saw on my Instagram like explore page. Not the fragment pair specifically, but they like popped up on my explore page like 4 or 5 years ago. And ever since then, I have just loved it. But I've never been able to like, I also haven't like really, really searched for pairs. I know you can get some off like GOAT, StockX, eBay at a fairly decent price. But as far as colorways go, there haven't been any that wow me. But dude, this silhouette as a whole, the midsole is dope. I love it.
The midsole is the only cool part about these, in my opinion.
Like the fragment pair, this one, I think it's okay. I doubt I'll go for them. Maybe I will, though, just to try a pair of Spiridons. But hopefully they start pumping them out because I've been craving a pair for years. But I don't know. It's all navy, white. I guess it's suede with like a canvas or mesh upper. It's pretty cool. If you're listening, watch the video. If you're not watching the video by now, what are you doing?
It looks like a mix of Air Max 97 lacing, a Nike Roshi upper, and then a completely new outsole.
Yeah, but the outsole's the same as like which one? The Travis Scott like Sharkadon, whatever. That like brown and white pair that have been leaking all over the place. Same style midsole. So fingers crossed they start pumping them, dude. This is up my alley.
It's all you, man. Not me.
Next shoe on the list.
This one is extremely up my alley. I saw this. I told you about the Mochas. Drove 9 hours for those.
Oh, dude.
We got Mocha lows coming 2024. I might have to get an early pair of these because these are insane.
Do you think they're going to sit? Or do you think they're going to sell out?
I don't think that they're going to sit.
Yeah.
Not if it was black paneling instead of white. I think they would be about retail, but I think that since it's the OG, hopefully, this is just a mock-up, but since it's the OG white paneling, which I wish it was sale, but I think that they're going to sell out.
I agree.
Which they probably won't even look like this since this is just a mock-up, but...
I know, there's no telling.
Yeah, but...
I want them so bad.
They're cool. I like them a lot.
Is it October of next year? Is that what that says?
Sheesh. October 5th.
I don't know. Come
on.
Quicker. You got to be quicker. Give it to me now.
Yes.
I'm excited about those, though.
These, I'm kind of down on these. I think you were just talking about these. The Travis Jumpman Jacks. Best pictures we've seen of them yet.
Best pictures and the worst they've ever looked.
The white material looks really bad, like the white leather.
Yeah.
Swoosh looks a little deformed. The only cool part is the jack in red leathers that looks like it was Sharpied on the bottom. Kind of like Toy Story nod. Like I don't know. It just looks cool. It's a big accent. It's kind of in the way, but it's hidden. Yeah. These don't do it.
I just don't know. I don't know how to feel about it.
Which even sucks more.
Like a different colorway would look better, but like in all the photos I've seen of Travis wearing them, they look decent. But
here's the comments that we can see on Instagram. I don't know about that. They look like Zion's signature shoe. Get these Walmart specials. TF out of here. Garbage emoji. And then we got one person that's got hard eyes. So completely different opinions on these. Yeah. I'm out. I don't like them.
It's split. Yeah. I mean, I'll get a pair to review. That's about it.
Yeah.
Probably not going to go for them.
Early look from Seth.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Final bit of news here. Not Nike. Some New Balances that I'm like hyped about. There hasn't been pairs of New Balances that I've been like, ooh, I really want to get those and like pay the high retail price. But Madison Square Gardens, I was just in New York last week or 2 weeks ago maybe. And it was just a day trip, and on my Uber to the airport afterwards, drove by Madison Square Garden, and I was like, "Is that the Garden?" And the Uber driver, super big Knicks fan. It was opening night of the NBA. He's like, he had a plane the whole ride. Like it was the whole New York experience. And I was like, Madison Square Garden, I really want to go there. And they're dropping New Balance 990 V6s, I believe, of the Madison Square Garden pack. There's a brown navy with red accents, and the one that I really like is the all sail, and it looks like a Knicks colorway with the orange New Balance, the red or the orange and blue on the tongue, some blue guts. These are fire. I love this pair. Very Action Bronson type deal too. I just like them a lot.
Yeah, they're clean. I really want a pair of 990 V6s, man, just to try them out. But it's been like few and far between as far as like colorways that I would really wear. And the actions are just like unobtainable right now.
When are these dropping?
I think your camera's out of focus right now, by the way. Uh-oh.
All right, well, we're running to the end here. When are they dropping?
It's got to be soon because
home and away colorway.
Nothing yet. Yeah, nothing's been revealed.
Full release date information has yet to be revealed, but expect a release as soon as Kith typically leaks their projects just days before the official drop. So that's why I was kind of asking about it too. So
it's probably next week, if I had to guess. But
I like them. They're sick.
I like them. Yeah, because he was wearing the cream sale pair in like a photo a few months back, and I was like, oh, what are these? But you couldn't tell exactly what it was, so I'm stoked. Retail is probably $220 something.
God, these photos
like that. They kill it, man. Top dog. Kith kills.
Yeah, it's probably 220. 240, 250, 300, 500. Who knows? I want to get them, though. So
I believe in you. That's really it, dude.
Camera has decided to. Oh, there we go. It was the laptop. Yeah, fun little pod there. Some cool stuff coming out. Mostly Nike.
Tons of Nike, but hopefully there will be more non-Nike stuff next week. I feel like Adidas has been sleeping. Oh,
Sleeping Giant.
you want to talk about the AE1 video? The promo video? Did you see it? Where Anthony Edwards and his cousin are like unzipping the bag.
Yes.
Bro. And they are trashing like every signature shoe from every other major brand. Ballsy. I loved it.
Jock Slade made a video about it, and he was like, so Anthony Edwards is getting paid millions of dollars from a giant company that they just made him a signature shoe, and he loves his shoe more than everyone else's. Like, duh. And I was like, yeah.
I mean, yeah. But it's just like, it's passing that line, because like, I don't know if he said this or someone else did, but like just every sneaker brand right now for the past like 5 years has just been so safe with everything they say. We don't want to cause drama with Nike or Puma or New Balance. And it's just like Adidas coming out here going, we're the best. What do you have to say about it?
Exactly. No, I liked it.
I want the drama. I want the shit talking back in professional like sneakers or like.
Well, not even. I want it back in everything. Especially when I'm watching like the NFL and the NBA. Like the one thing that it's total side tangent, but I honestly like the whole world's getting a little soft, which I think it was just COVID and it happens. But like the what was I gonna say? The NBA. There's a big controversy right now, which is involving Anthony Edwards and a bunch of people. Where back in the day, you would play all 82 games in the regular season, and now Adam Silver had to mandate that they play at least 60 games, otherwise they get fined. And Charles Barkley came on. He's like talking to Adam Silver. He was on TNT.
Yeah,
my computer's about to die too, so we'll keep this short. But he was on TNT, and he's like, "You guys are getting paid $50 million, and you don't even want to play basketball a few times a week. Like, you can get massages every day. You have cryo chambers."
Crazy.
And I was like, exactly. And it's like, I love it. Keep it in the culture. Keep it in sneakers. Little shit talking, I think, goes a long way in everything. It keeps everything interesting.
It does. I love the drama. I want brands to get uncomfortable because there's no competition right now.
I do
everyone's
too.
just like, oh, well, here's another colorway of the same shoe. I'm like, come out with something
Doesn't
fresh.
do anything.
Beat everybody else and just like, just have fun. Just dominate. Shit talk.
Good to have some bad boys in town sometimes.
I'm here for it. And that's why me and Charlie are here. The bad boys.
I don't know about we'll try to keep it spicy.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
It's always going to be honest thoughts. Whoever we're working with, whatever the case is, it will always be 100% honest, genuine thoughts on everything we talk about. And that's the only thing I'll stick to on content, because otherwise why are we even doing it? So
that's all you have. That's all you have is your honest opinion.
Your good, honest reputation. So
I love it. Well, hey, thank you for listening, and tune in next week.
It's a good one.
Share the clips.
Let's go. All
right.
right.
Peace.
Peace.